Heads it up to Cameron, number
Cam
one.
Delaney, number one.
He moves forward, centers it. No Dolphin there to put it on net.
Football is, almost grabbed by Cole Hughes. Going back in with Graham Campbell. Playing in the paint.
So Cam Delaney had a good chance by crossing the ball in front.
Good kick.
Couldn't capitalize. Ball's at midfield. Collegiate has control of the ball now. Number 17 passes it to number 19, Tom Myers. Myers, a defenseman, comes up the left wing, forwards it up to number 4, Shane Argwal.
Ball almost grabbed by Graham Campbell. Are we live?
Malin, why don't you describe the color of the Collegiate team, the Cougars?
They're very green.
Very green.
Lime color, very neon.
Right.
I like it. It's bright.
Cam Delaney sends it. There's nobody up there.
No.
Dolphins look a little discomposed right now.
I mean, the fact that they have a lot of seniors and upperclassmen on their team is definitely a little bit of a, how should I say it, a bit more.
Graydon Campbell steals the ball, but he can't keep it from going out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick. Collegiate brings the ball up the right side of the pitch here. It's forwarded, stopped by our defenseman, and that would be
Josh Frey, 19.
That was Wiggins, Johnny McGuigan.
That was?
Is playing the left backer side. Number 4 has the ball for Collegiate. He's contested by Radich.
Ball heading toward the goal.
Ball centered over and too far. Ball is considered out. Referee blows the whistle. That'll be a goal kick for the Dolphins. In goal today is Cooper Angley for the Dolphins.
He's a senior.
And goalkeeper for the Cougars is Thomas Word. Our numbers aren't the same in this game. Throw in by the Cougars.
Yep.
They cross the ball over to the other side. Number 19, Tom Myers is controlling. Sends it up to 13.
There's 13 battling
Charles
with
Noldy.
Other 13, Cole Hughes from Cape Henry Collegiate. Cole throws it to number 5, Graydon Campbell.
Throw in for the Dolphins. They control it. Quarter field. Cam Delaney has the ball. He goes down.
Hit to the ground.
Ball on ball. Number 19 brings it up the side. Tom Myers crosses it over to number 8, Rigby.
Small pass back.
Collegiate moves it over to the right side.
Yep.
Number 10, Matthew Jenkins, controlling it for Collegiate.
Yep.
Cougars are using a diamond formation.
Nice little pass technique right there.
Cam Delaney for the Dolphins sends it forward,
yep.
Looking for Dominic Aviles.
Yep.
Little too far. Goalkeeper brings it out to 17, Robbie Aboud. He forwards it to number 8,
Cam Delaney
Rigby, who plays the center back for Collegiate.
Yep.
This should be a very controlled, methodical game. Both teams are the tops in their class.
Oh, 100%.
We got a beautiful day here at Cape Henry Collegiate School in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
And we could not ask for a better day to play soccer right now.
We could not. The sun's a little bright, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Throw in by the Cougars. Number 4, Shane Argawal sends it over. Number 8, Rigby again, crosses it over to 19, Myers. Myers to 13, Nolde.
Yep.
Little miscommunication there. Dolphins will regroup. Throw in by the Cougars and the Dolphins end.
Cole Hughes right there, ready to get the ball.
Cross to the middle.
Goes into
Ball is
Graham
on the
Campbell.
foot of Graham Campbell, who gets it towards midfield. Rigby again, middle for the Collegiate Cougars. Graydon Campbell is pressuring. Again, working the middle.
Cam Delaney and Graham Campbell seem to be very
sends it up to
involved with
Aviles.
the
Dom sends it back
game.
to Delaney. Circles it back. Looks to cross it over to Graham Campbell. Graham Campbell sends it back the other way. Looking for Dom Aviles, who has it. Takes a kick, and it goes off of the Cougars. So that'll be
from the Cougars, Robbie Aboud.
Yeah. So that's going to be a corner kick for the Dolphins, their first set piece of the game.
And doing the corner kick, we have sophomore Cameron Delaney. An amazing player this year, and will be an amazing player for years to come.
Delaney with the cross. Sends it to the far side. Nobody there. A little too hard. And that's going to wind up going out. Nope. Saved by the Cougars, and now they send it ahead to number 10, Matthew Jenkins. And Jenkins has a step, and he's heading to the goal unimpeded, and he shoots and scores. So the Dolphins got caught on a corner kick.
Yep.
Delaney sent the ball a little too far, sailed over all of them. Cougars picked up the ball and had numbers going down and scored.
Yeah, but that was a very clean kick. I'll give him that.
So Charles Nolde had a nice pass in. Jenkins was the one that scored that goal. Right forward. And he beat Angley cleanly. So the Dolphins, not used to playing with a deficit, are down 1-0 in the 31st minute of the first half.
Yep. 2 days ago, with their game against Norfolk Academy, they got 2 points in the first half and kept it there for the rest of the game.
They did score early in that game, and that allows you to play a different type of game when you score early.
Yep. 100%. It gives you that mindset that it's going good and that you got to keep it there.
Sends it ahead.
Back to the goalie.
Cougars play it back to their goalie, Tom Word. Word sends it up to number 7, Porter Vaughn. Vaughn sends it back to the goalie, Word. He'll bring it over to number 17, Robbie Aboud. Sends it to 19, Tom Myers. Myers shoots it up to 13, Nolde. So the Cougars are playing a very controlled game here.
They are. They have a lot of good plays.
Skilled players. Radich called for impediment.
Did a little hop over him.
Oof. So number 4, Shane Argawal, sent McGuigan tumbling. The referee blew his whistle and gave the Dolphins a free kick.
Yep.
Radich sends it over to Carson Poulos. Carson reverses, sends it back to Angley.
Angley's going to size it
Angley
over
back
to
Poulos.
Or Cole Hughes. We're not.
It'll be a throw in for the Dolphins. Looking a little lethargic in the back end here.
Mm-hmm.
Ball sent to the middle.
Definitely.
Graham Campbell sends it up to Kubicki.
Yep.
Michael Kubicki. It's the first time we've called his name today, number 21 on the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Cougars play it back to their goalie. Portavon sends it across the field to number 19,
Nice
Tom
far kick.
Myers. And Myers has an open pitch to play with here. He sends it to the wing.
It's getting
but
chased after by Cole Hughes.
Hughes just sends it out of bounds to reset the Dolphins' defense. Early on in the game, Dolphins looking a little sluggish. Cougars definitely taking the play
Hughes
to them.
again, getting in the paint with Carson Polis.
The 13, Nolde called for over the back on Graham Campbell, number 4 for the number 6 for the Dolphins.
Ball's backed up a bit more.
Referee puts the ball back.
Far back.
Radich takes the kick, sends the ball up the
Good
right side
kick,
of the pitch.
A little above midfield.
Cam
By Cam
Delaney.
Delaney in the paint.
Nice stop and go, brings it over to the middle.
Cole Hughes and Cam Delaney are a nice little team. Always seem to work together in games, and they just always really work very well together. And
soccer is a lot about the chemistry.
Oh, 100%.
Ooh, missed kick there. Pujols tries to come in, but he...
Back to the chemistry. If you can work with your teammates really well, then you just have a better team, have a more confined team that can do a lot more.
The throw-in was right to a Cougar, so not quite sure strategy there. Number 4 is knocked off the ball by Radich. It's retained by number 10, Matthew Jenkins, goal scorer for the Cougars. Cougars send it ahead, and a nice defensive play by Cole Hughes.
Yep.
There'll be a corner kick now for the Cougars.
Somebody mark 20 on a delayed run.
Matthew Jenkins will take the corner for the Cougars. Agarwal is in front of Angley, the goalie. They send it across. It's on the other side, headed off net.
Above the net.
So number 17, Robbie Aboud, it's just off target there. Goal kick for Cooper Angley. He gives it to Tommy Radich. Radich is dogged by...
Just moving around.
13 comes in. McGuigan sends it ahead. Number 2 makes a nice play. Cooper Winston Evans. He's got still control of the ball. Sends it over to 24.
Graham Campbell trying to get the ball.
Cohen Patel. Patel got a little frisky with it. Referee blew the whistle, and it'll be Dolphins free kick at about midfield their side. Radich takes the ball, and he's looking back to Angley. He'll probably make a play forward here. He does.
Yep, kicks it a bit over midfield and winds up with 20, Andrew.
The defense of the Cougars. First substitution coming in. Rhett Kruger, an 8th grader for the Dolphins, is set to come in.
The only 8th grader
Cougars
on the
again
team.
playing this triangle type offense. Graydon Campbell steals it, sends it ahead to Dom Aviles, but it's a little too far. Went off a Cougar, so the Dolphins will have a throw in. Cole Hughes throws it in. Referee blew the whistle. Good thing, because that would have been out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Dolphins will get a chance to do that again. Kubicki comes off the field, replaced by Kruger.
Now Kruger is the only 8th grader on the team, but man, is he a player. Really good.
That's number 9 for the Dolphins in the middle. Now they throw it in. Cougars intercept, get it out, send it. Radich sends it back into play, where Delaney comes. Ball sent ahead, and Radich has to go back and just send it out of bounds.
Yep.
So the Cougar strategy seems to be, Malin, that they're going to take the spaces that the Dolphins give them and then send it down the wing and use their speed to outrun the Dolphins and get balls in the Dolphins' offensive zone.
Yeah, definitely. And I think another thing about this team, ball goes over the net, is that the upperclassmen of the Collegiate Cougars may be a little intimidating for some of our younger players who may not have as much experience, but still, they're all amazing players. It's going to be a good game.
That's a good observation, and certainly if you've been playing for 4 years versus this is your first year on a varsity sport, then that definitely has something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
Dolphins have a throw in now.
Ball goes to 13.
They're trying to push the pace, but it just doesn't look like they've got what they need to do to get going here.
Yep.
So they've got a throw in now. Cole Hughes will take the throw in, trying to locate some of the offensive players. He gets it over to Dom Aviles. 19 is there. They cross it over to the other side where Rhett Kruger is there, contested by Cooper Winston Evans, the defenseman. Kruger has the ball stolen by number 10, the goal scorer, Matthew Jenkins. So Cougars get a free kick in, and 17 sends it to 19. Tom Myers. Myers again is going to come up and just send it down the field, looking for number 4. And he's got an open run.
Here.
Oh, nice play by Tommy Radich. Very nice play.
Tommy.
Radich came over and took away that free ball by Agarwal.
Now we got a nice little PK and see what happens.
This will be a goal. This will be a corner kick.
Oh, yes.
Penalty kick is a PK, and we don't want to give those away.
Right.
So corner kick by the Cougars. Number 10, the goal scorer,
Matthew Jenkins,
will take it, and it looks like most of the Cougars are set up outside, and here they come, crashing the net. Ball is crossed over, and a nice play again to number 17, Robbie Aboud. That's the second time they've done that play, and the second time Aboud has missed.
Number 3 for the Cougars is going in, Josh Parker, with number 24, Cohen Patel, coming out.
So the Dolphins have a goal kick. It's going to be taken by Radich. Sends it down the middle. Cougars make the play and send it off. The ball is Josh Frey prays it over on the other side of the pitch, and it went off one of the Cougars, the new substitute, number 3, Josh Parker. Frey sends it in, again, headed. That ball is sent ahead. No Dolphin down there, but gives the Dolphin defense a little chance to take a breath here. Cougars have definitely pressed this first half with about 18:30 to go. Rigby has the ball in the middle. He sends it over to 19, Tom Myers. Myers sends it to
Cole Hughes getting the ball.
Jenkins, who's now on the other side. Good defense
Nice.
by Pujols. Now the ball's sent up to Graydon.
Cole Hughes.
Campbell. Hughes will have a throw in.
Nice little passings right there.
Nice move there. He sends it ahead.
Well, here.
Cooper comes out
Gets
way
back
out
to
of the
goal.
net.
The Cougars seem to have a lot of their plays in the air. If you've noticed, they kick a lot of them in the air, and
they stretch the field, as they say.
Yeah.
They've got obviously a speed advantage, and when you have a speed advantage, you put the ball up in the air so you can outrun your opponent, and that's exactly what they're doing. Good observation there, Malin.
Thank you.
A little bit of a push-off by number 10, Jenkins, not called. Pujols again down there on defense.
Let's take it by number 19, Tom Myers, for a throw-in.
Nice play by Hughes to get that ball out. Now Graydon.
Ball's going by Graydon
Campbell
Campbell,
has a
trying to outrun this.
Free run. There'll be a throw in now. Number 17, Robbie Aboud, puts the ball out of play. Gives the Cougars time to reset as well.
Yep. Cole Hughes going. Kim Delaney getting the ball, passing it over. Oh, man.
That was a nice chance for Graydon Campbell.
Round over.
Dolphins do not have a shot on goal yet.
Not yet, Mr. S. Oh! Almost hit our
that ball
tower
was almost
there.
in the booth here.
Another take by 19,
Bridget Davison.
Tom Myers.
Her eyes got wide as I've ever seen them, I think. She thought she was going to have to head the ball back onto the pitch. Protect the monitor at all costs.
Please do. No insurance.
No. Yeah.
We should have insurance.
All right, let's get back to the action
Mr.
here.
S.
So Cougars are controlling the play. They get a nice cross in front. Couldn't get much on that shot. Charles Nolde sends
Graydon
it ahead.
Campbell.
Graydon Campbell again. One of the few
bright
bright spots for the
Tom.
Dolphins so far as control goes. He sends one up, and nobody to the right side, so
number 19 again with Tom Myers.
Good idea, but no one home. Myers sends it ahead, and again, their strategy is just to outrun the Dolphins.
Got Cole Hughes, number 13, going to send it.
And now the Dolphins are going to try the same thing, and we've got... So Graydon Campbell was called offside. That was close.
It was.
The ball was definitely going forward. And Campbell must have been just offside, must have just beat his defenseman.
Cole Hughes coming in with the ball.
Cougars play the ball back to their goalkeep.
Hitting
Thomas Word. Word sends it to the other side of the field.
Frey hits the ball.
Cougars have numbers. Dolphins get quick. McGuigan sends the ball back up. Damavilas is fouled.
Another whistle by the ref.
By number 20, Andrew Ascoli. So the Dolphins will have a little bit of a set play here on the just over the half line. Tommy Radich is going to take this kick. He sends it over to Carson Poulos. Poulos sends it over to Cole Hughes, but Cole Hughes, and they're letting it play.
Oh. Hit to number 10, Matthew Jenkins from the
Cole Hughes impedes number 10, Matthew Jenkins, goal scorer,
Cole
who
Hughes
is now having
13.
an explanation from the referee about how that was not a foul or a yellow card. Number 8 takes a kick in. That's Rigby. He sends it forward, and
nice catch
play.
by Cooper Angley.
Saved by Angley, and he sends it ahead to Delaney.
Cam Delaney. Cam gets some fancy footwork in there. Sending it all the way over to no one.
Rhett Kruger is over there, and he is going to be...
He's running.
Hard played on the ball, but the Cougars send it out of bounds, so that'll be a throw in by the Dolphins. So good idea, get the other side of the field involved. Braden Campbell now has it, sends it back to Josh Fry, back to Campbell.
Yep.
Campbell is the freshman on the team. Substitution, 21, Michael Kabicki is coming in for 15, Carson Poulos. Oh, knocked that. That's coming in for Fry.
Fry's coming in.
Josh Fry. So
number 16,
Kabicki for Fry. Throw in goes to Kruger. He sends it over to Campbell. Campbell reverses, goes back to the same side of the field. Back to Kruger. Now we've got Grayson Campbell on the left side, and he beats his man, sends it forward. No one there, though. Dolphins had a few players, but they couldn't get a foot on the ball.
Really close. Rhett's coming in.
Good play there.
Ball's being sent. At this point, it's really just a matter of speed. Ball chucked in by Mr. Faubert.
So Cooper Angley kicks the ball out of bounds, giving his defense a chance to set. So throw in by the Cougars. Number 3, Josh Parker throws it in. Cleared by Carson Poulos for the Dolphins.
Kick out of bounds.
Another throw in. This time it goes to 13. Back to number 2, Winston Evans. And he sends that out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for the Dolphins.
This ball seems to keep being a 2-touch and then out of bounds.
The pace seems to have settled down a little bit now.
Oh, yeah.
Dolphins seem to have righted the ship a little bit. They're down 1-0 with less than 10 minutes to go.
By Radich in the goal.
Handball that is not called inadvertently.
By Cole Hughes.
Organize again. Step your ground. Step. Dig your way out. In front of you, Cole. Double when needed.
Ball centered over. Cougars 20 has got the ball in the middle. Sends it up to 13, but it's
nice
on
save
goal,
by Cooper
and
Angley
comes up. He sends one up the left side where Graydon Campbell is. He's marked by number 7, Porter Vaughn, for the Collegiate Cougars, who sends it out of bounds. So a clean game so far, hardly any whistles.
Yep.
And I think that just goes to show the level of competition here, where they're both extremely well-disciplined and good teams that have a lot of skilled players.
Oh, 100%. The lack of whistles is also amazing for the boys to just keep playing, not stopping every 5 seconds. 13 Cole Hughes, Kim Delaney. Kim gets the ball back. It's past to Cole Hughes. I'm telling you,
Kubicki's got a
these
beat
two
on it, but the goalkeeper, Thomas Word for Collegiate, comes out and makes a very nice play. Kubicki had an open net if he misses that.
But I'm telling you, Cole Hughes and Kim Delaney, they just got a nice little thing going with their passing and teamwork.
Angley sends it back over to Rhett Kruger on the other side. He can't control it, and here come the Collegiate Cougars again. Rigby fouled on that play by a Dolphin, so they'll have a indirect kick. Make that a direct kick. And here he goes. He just sends one up over the middle, looking for a header ball. It's not there. Aviles fans on it, and ultimately that worked out for the Dolphins in the sense that it went off the Cougars, and it'll be a goal kick for the Dolphins. So
number 11 from the Cougars, Quentin Sullivan, and number 4, Sean Agarwal, are swapping places with number 11 going in.
Radic sends the goal kick up to midfield. Kubicki sends it over to Aviles, who makes a nice ball, but running. 17 is there. Robbie Aboud. Nice play there by Cougars. Dangerous play, so number 19.
Number 13, Cole Hughes, gets the ball. Passes it to Kubicki, back to Cole.
Yeah. So 13 is offside, and he sends his frustration by sending the ball out of play. Referee is now talking to him.
Yeah, this game is definitely a game where you got to be kind of careful. You get a little angry.
He was definitely offside. I don't know why he was upset about that. Radic sends the ball up. It's headed out by Rigby. He plays it ahead to number 3, Josh Parker. Parker takes it down the right side of the line.
Graham Campbell's
can't
got
keep
the
it.
ball, passing it back and forth.
Graham Campbell sends it up to Kruger. Kruger can't hold on to it. Rigby has the ball. He sends it up to 13, Nolde. Nolde's been involved in almost all.
Nice little save by Cooper Angley.
So Matthew Jenkins pulled the defender down and was looking for a call on his end. Instead, the referee made the correct call and called it on Jenkins. Radic now has a kick out of the zone. He sends it ahead.
Less than 5 minutes to go. Kip Henry's down by 1.
Good ball control by Tommy Myers on the Cougars. He sends it up. Rigby in the middle has it again. Sends it back over to Myers. Myers controls. Looks downfield. He's got 13 again. Radic is there to mark him. Oh, and it's off the post. A nice shot.
Close. Ball grab by Cole Hughes.
So Nolde made some nice play and goes off the post. And now the Dolphins have momentum
Kubicki
going
gets
the other
the
way.
ball.
Kubicki, he sends it back up to Aviles.
Up.
but the defense covers closely.
A bit wide.
So number 7 made a nice play there. Porter Vaughn came back as a defenseman and covered the middle of the field. That had a Dolphin one-on-none all over it, but
Oh, yeah.
nice play by the Cougars, number 7, Porter Vaughn. So plays on the other end, throw in by the Dolphins. It goes to Graydon Campbell, who is pushed from behind, and he's going to get a kick there. Cougars are doing a lot of little complaining to the referee. Referee has had extreme patience so far in this game.
Oh, definitely.
So Dolphins have a chance here with a set play if they can get one to work. Cougars have some tall defensemen, so we'll see how they decide to play this.
Yeah,
They've
that's
got
definitely
Radich
another
up
part
front,
of the intimidation.
McQuiggan, so they've pulled some of their
tall people.
yeah, the Dolphins have pulled some of their players up to see if we can get the set placed.
Yep.
So Kubicki is waiting, and the referee blows his whistle, and let's see what we can do here. Ball sent towards the goal, and the goalie makes a nice play.
Little save.
Sends it out. And so that's going to be a corner.
Kruger. We have about 2 minutes left this half.
Well, we're on referee time now.
Ah, yes.
So the referee holds the ultimate time piece. So our clock stops at 2, but we'll see. Ball sent in on a corner, and 2 Dolphins there, but they can do nothing with it. Tommy Radich and Johnny McQuiggan. Ball sent just a little too far. So Thomas Word, the goalie for the Cougars, sends it up. And Dolphins have numbers. This was not a good play by the Cougars. And no call in the penalty box there.
A little bit of hostility on the field, but that's all right. Cam Delaney has the ball.
So Delaney's going to take a kick towards the net, looking for a hop, and he gets one, and it's a goal. The goalkeeper,
nice goal by
Thomas
Cape Henry.
Word, misplayed that, and the Dolphins took advantage, being in the right place at the right time. I believe it was Graydon Campbell who was right there.
Yeah.
So the ball went behind the goalie. He misplayed it through his hands, and it popped right into the foot of Graydon Campbell, and he did not miss.
Yep.
So the Dolphins get the equalizer, and so we have a 1-1 game now on referee time here in the second, or excuse me, in the first half.
A few more seconds, a few more minutes.
So the Dolphins have to be wary here. They want to make sure they get the ball out, and they don't. They turn it over in their own zone, and here is a goal
back to back
by the Cougars, who just come storming back on a misplay by the Dolphins. So Radich and Campbell had a miscommunication, and neither one of them took the initiative, and the ball went right onto the foot of number 13, Charles Nolde, who has played an excellent first half and quite honestly deserved that. He's been all over the pitch and made it count. So here we go. We're back to
Kubicki.
1 down by the Dolphins, 2-1 score. So 2 goals in the last minute, and that's going to call the half.
And that's halftime, folks.
What? On us? So Radich and Campbell both stopped and didn't go for the ball. 13 went between them. Took it away from both of them and went right in. All right, so we're ready to go back to the second half. We got to wait until the referee blows his whistle and we go. Here we are at Cape Henry Collegiate in Virginia Beach, getting ready for the second half between the Cape Henry Dolphins and the Collegiate School of Richmond Cougars. Cougars lead 2-1. 2 goals scored in the first half. Matthew Jenkins and Charles Noldy scoring. And for the Dolphins, their goal was scored by Graydon Campbell on a misplay by the Cougars goalie. So competitive game. Cougars are definitely the faster and maybe bigger team, but the Dolphins have hung in there, and we'll see what the second half brings. So,
Yep.
Malin, what do you think of the first half so far?
I think the first half was good. There were a lot of good plays, a lot of good players, some good calls, some good goals. I just think overall it's gonna during these final minutes, this last half, I think it's gonna get pretty interesting, pretty heated if Cape gets another goal. So we'll just see.
Yep.
But so far, I think that this is a really good game.
Good.
Good game.
Yeah, it's definitely been competitive, which I'm sure most of these teams have not played a lot of competitive games since they are the best in their respective conferences. But
yeah,
this is a good game on a beautiful Friday here in Virginia Beach, and we'll see how it turns out. 13 again, one of the goal scorers for the Cougars, Noldy, sends it back. Cougars are playing 2 defensemen. They're playing a 2-3-2-3. They send it out. Pujols sends it to Rhett Kruger. Kruger is nice move there, and he sends it up to McQuiggan. McQuiggan stops, and he's double teamed, and here comes Graydon Campbell, and Campbell is now triple teamed. He sends it to his brother. Oh, it looks like the Dolphins have decided to try to play a little more of the middle in this half. Campbell and Cole Hughes playing keep away over in the left hash, and now we've got McGuigan who lets the ball come to Noldy, and Noldy has already proved himself quite capable of getting loose as he does here, making some beautiful moves inside the offensive zone. Fronts Radage off the ball. Ball sent up, sent right back by the defense. Be a throw in by McGuigan. He sends it in, and Radage sends it up to McGuigan. McGuigan will have the throw in. McGuigan throws it in to Kruger. Kruger makes a nice play. Marked on that by Aboud, who sends it, or Patel, excuse me. Nice move. Oh, but he can't keep it in. Cooper Winston-Ives sends it up. He plays it forward. Radage sends it back for the Dolphins. It's now played by Rigby in the middle. Back to Evans. And Graydon Campbell takes the ball away from him. He goes down the left side, sends it over to the middle to Dom Aviles, who's not ready for it. Nice play by Kruger to Aviles, but Aviles just can't get there. Ball is sent up by number 20, Andrew Ascoli. Ascoli has it on the other side, and this is the Matthew Jenkins, the goal scorer for the Cougars in the first half. He sends it over to Noldy, who's also the goal scorer. He tries a shot on goal, but it's blocked by McGuigan. Takes another one, and Cooper Angley is there to make the
nice
save.
By Cooper.
So Nolde for the Cougars is working hard, and he has a goal tonight, a result of that. Dolphins are trying to move the ball out of their zone, bring it up, and it's stopped by the Cougars, who sends it forward. And a beautiful pass to number 4, Shane Agarwal, and he sends it over to Jenkins again, and Jenkins goes for it, but a beautiful play by Tommy Radich. Radich sends it up to Delaney. Delaney is met there by number 17, Robbie Aboud. Dolphins control it. They send it to the other side, and now they send it, but not a good pass there. Rigby sends it up. Number 4, Agarwal sends it over to Nolde, and Nolde again sends it back. So the Cougars are setting up something here. They go to the middle for number 20, Andrew Ascoli, and Ascoli sends it to the middle, but Angley has it, and he promptly kicks it out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in. Cooper Winston Evans will throw it in for the Cougars. Nolde is now playing against Johnny McQuiggan. He makes a nice play, corner over, but it goes out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for the Dolphins. So Tommy Radich will take the kick for the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, nice good kick to center field.
Ball is sent out, and Angley makes a nice play. He sends it ahead to Johnny McQuiggan, who sends it to the middle to Graydon Campbell. Campbell's back to McQuiggan. McQuiggan sends it up to Carson Poulos, who sends it over to Cam Delaney. Delaney now has it. He's looking for Cole Hughes down the wing, but a little bit of confusion there and just sends it out of bounds. So Dolphins were a little confused on the right side there between Cam Delaney, Kabicki, Cole Hughes. Nolde is on the far side, but Radich is there. Radich sends it back to McQuiggan, and that's out of bounds, and that ball will go back to the Dolphins. Throw in by McQuiggan, and marked by Graydon Campbell. McQuiggan will throw the ball in again.
Graydon Campbell's got the ball.
Radich sends the ball over to the other side where Delaney is waiting. Delaney sends it back to Cole Hughes. Hughes back up to Kabicki. Kabicki tried to go back to Hughes, but the Cougars were there to make the play. Radich intercepts. Johnny McQuiggan sends it up. And Porter Vaughn for the Cougars sends it. Vaughn again has control of the ball, and he's just going to play with it. And the referee has blown the whistle. That was a dangerous play by the Cougars, so the Dolphins will get a free kick here. Looks like Radich will take the kick. So Radich has the ball. He'll take a kick in. The Dolphins are trying to set something up. And he sends the ball goalward, which is a good idea, but played by Cooper Winston Evans, and he gets the ball up to Rigby, and Rigby goes right by Poulos, and now it's got numbers, but a nice play by McQuiggan. That could have been dangerous, but McGuigan made a nice play. Graham Campbell has the ball. He sends it over to Delaney. Delaney working with two Cougars next to him. Just no way to breathe here. Cougars are doing a good job marking up the Dolphins, aren't they?
Oh, they definitely are. With good formation, they're staying with the ball, staying around our players, but we're somehow still getting the ball.
Hard to miss those green uniforms, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And the goalie for the Cougars, too, is very pink.
Yeah.
Very pink over there.
This is definitely a neon sport.
Oh, 100%. You see some of the professionals play, and they got the colorful socks and jerseys as well.
So, goal scorer from the first half, Matthew Jenkins is going to take the corner kick for the Cougars. Number 4, Sean Agarwal is camped next to Angley as he has been before. They send it way over the net. Radic stops it, but he sent it right to the middle where a Cougar, number 20, Andrew Ascoli, was ready and put a shot on goal but missed.
Number 16, Josh Fry, is coming in for Carson Polos, number 15.
And we've got a sub, number 3, Josh Parker, is coming in for Nolde. Laney's got the ball on his foot, trying to get around two Cougars, as has been the play today. No call there by the referee. And he certainly has let them play today, which is actually, they played a very clean game.
Oh, yeah.
It's just good skill playing, good skilled soccer, and you've got a lot of players that are competing, and when you compete, you're going to have some contact, but for the most part, it's been not harmful.
And like you said earlier, the discipline that both of these teams have is extremely important and extremely incredible, so that the ref doesn't necessarily need to blow as many whistles.
Ball's played up to Cole Hughes. Hughes over to Graham Campbell. Campbell is pushed down by 24. Referee makes the proper call and sends the Dolphins ahead. Radic and Hughes talking strategy, and Radic is the one that takes the ball. He sends it over to Cam Delaney. Delaney back to Radic, or Cole Hughes back to Radic. Radic now goes forward, and he's trapped, and that's going to be a yellow card on number 4, Shane Agarwal. So we've got our first card of the game.
We're a little less than 30 minutes to go. And Collegiate Cougars leading by 1. Scores 2-1.
So good play by the Dolphins. Graydon Campbell trying to keep the ball alive. So we've got more substitutions coming in. Nolde is coming back in this time for Jenkins. So one goalkeeper coming in, or one goal scorer coming in for the other, for the Cougars. Ball's controlled back. And back to the goalkeeper, who has not shown a lot today. He hasn't really had to in one big play he had, and that's another offside by the Dolphins. And that one, again, is somewhat costly. They had numbers, but couldn't keep onside. So ball's back in play.
Mm-hmm.
Good run by number 3, Josh Parker, for the Cougars. He sends the ball, and it's out of bounds by Josh Fry on the Dolphins. So the Cougars will now have a throw-in on the far right side, down by the Dolphins' end. And here comes the throw-in, and it's back to Rigby, number 8. Rigby is marked by Brett Kruger over to 4. It's in the middle, but nicely played out there. Cougars do still maintain control, and they send it back to their defenseman, number 17, Robbie Aboud. Good play by Graham. So Brett Kruger got called for push-off on number 8. Ball sent ahead, and just out of the reach of Cooper Angley on a very nice play by, again, Nolde. Dom Aviles comes in. Alex Saran comes off. Radich takes the long kick. It's met in the middle by Rigby again. Patel, 24, goes to make the play. He's marked off the ball by Graydon Campbell. So most of this game has been played in the middle. Would you agree, Malin?
Yeah, definitely. But I would, yeah.
Both ends have the defenses have gotten the ball out, and the majority of the play has been in the middle, where control has been important, but I would say that time of possession would probably be favored for the Cougars. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Dolphins will just need one goal to equalize here. Nolde again has the ball for the Cougars. He sends it out, but he was already out of bounds. So another goal kick by the Dolphins. We're at 23:30 left in the game by our time. Obviously, the referee keeps the time. Radich now has the ball. He's marked by
Cam Delaney headbutts the ball.
Josh Parker. Nolde again has the ball on the other side. He goes past the defender and sends one behind the net. So Nolde is doing a lot of yard work out there and forcing a lot of plays, but not getting much result. Dolphins defense is bending but not breaking. They had that one miscue at the end of the first half that cost them that second goal, but for the most part, they've played a good defensive game today. They've had to. Ball's in Alves. He doesn't do much with it, and he's trying to start. And Rhett gets the ball up to Graydon Campbell, and Graydon Campbell is onside this time, and he's got the ball, and he's looking to make a play. Defenseman is backing up, and he sends one across the box, and
no one's there.
Nobody home. So Kubicki and Delaney were about 10 yards outside of the box, or I should say outside of the goal, and that ball went through, and they were not there to capitalize. So the Dolphins have not had many chances today, and when they do,
they're so close.
They need to capitalize. They are close, but close doesn't count in this game.
Nope.
Hughes takes the throw and he puts it into Delaney. Delaney sends it back to Graydon Campbell. Graydon Campbell is looking for his brother number 5. Graham Campbell looking for his brother number 5, Graydon Campbell. Ball stolen by the Cougars. Kubicki gets the ball back. He sends it to the other side where Graham Aviles is there. It's off his leg and goes wayward. Hughes scoops up the open ball. Now Delaney's got the ball on his foot on the far end. He sends it over to Kubicki. Kubicki is using his body. He sends it to Campbell. Campbell has sent Aviles open, and Aviles got the open net, and he can't capitalize. That ball was just off net from our vantage point, but a nice save by the goalie anyway. That was a nice play. That was one of the few nice plays that we've had, huh?
Oh, yeah. Good setup, good run,
Little too far. Just a little too far for Dom. He's the tallest guy on the Dolphins team, but just couldn't get his leg on that one. Goalie sends the ball up to Patel. Patel over to Parker. Parker sends one down to number 10, who had a nice, easy run, but
kicked it out of bounds.
Great defensive play there by Thomas Radich. Tommy has just played an excellent game today. He has had to. He's all over the field.
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine this game would be quite a few goals for the Cougars if not for the play of Thomas Radich. Cougars throw in.
Number 10.
Jenkins is over in the corner there playing. Aviles goes to make a run. It goes past him. 17 sends it back down for Jenkins. Jenkins and Josh Fryer playing man-to-man here, having a good little tete there. Number 20 comes in, makes a nice play, but scooped up by Graham Campbell, who makes a nice play over to Delaney. So the Dolphins did a nice job stopping the threat there. Andrew Ascoli, number 20 for the Cougars, played also a very nice second half, quietly playing well. Tommy Myers is going to throw the ball in for the Cougars. He makes a nice throw in. And Cole Hughes is there to check, and Cam Delaney has the ball. He sends it up to Graydon Campbell, and the Cougars have done a great job. As soon as the Dolphins start to set something, the Cougars defense, in this case Porter Vaughn, have come up and made it almost impossible to get by them. So playing very aggressive there.
And aggressiveness is key in this sport. And then there's aggressiveness and then there's accuracy. And they can either go hand in hand or totally out of bounds.
So number 3, Andrew McGuigan comes in, placing Dom Aviles. Dolphins will have a kick up for theirs. We're under 20 now at 18:40 minutes left in this game by our time. Again, referee keeps the time on the field. Radich sends the ball up, and he's looking for McGuigan, but that is put way out of bounds by number 19, Tommy Myers. Myers sends the ball, the Dolphins get the ball back to Delaney. Delaney now to McGuigan. McGuigan sends it up. Rhett Kruger is there, and he sends it up. But again, the defense for the Cougars is strong. That's 17, Robbie Aboud. Cam Delaney goes to make a play, and here comes our second yellow card of the game. And this is going to be on number 20, Andrew Ascoli. So after I just spent a few minutes saying about how wonderful and quiet a game he had, he goes out and gets a yellow card, which always is the way it goes.
It might be a...
All right, so we got a direct kick here, and it looks like Kubicki is going to take it. The Dolphins are setting up outside the box. Cougars have a wall set up. Kubicki goes over the wall and sends one over everything.
Over the net.
I think at this point, the Dolphins should probably take a lot more shots on goal. Their goalkeeper has not proven to be a good person of handling the ball. So
No, I think the only save he's had so far is that one save from the kick by Aviles 5 minutes ago.
Yep. Yeah, so the Dolphins with 16 and change in this game are going to start to have to press a little bit to get that equalizer, and shots on goal are going to have to come in spurts and waves here. Radich brings it out. Rhett Kruger sends it out, but defense is there again. Number 23, we haven't called his name yet, George Culp. Culp sends the ball into Patel, to Argawal, who sends it out. So number 11 comes in, Quentin Sullivan for number 4, Argawal. For number 3, Josh Parker. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Malin a little bit here, let her call out the names and the play, and
All
let's
right.
see how we do.
All right. Let's see. We got Hughes, 13. Passing it to Cam Delaney. Over there. Got Tom Myers getting the ball. Kubicki and Sean Agarwal. Whistle by the ref. Right, we have a kick going by number 8 for the Cougars, T. Rigby. And Matthew Jenkins, little over the net. A nice kick by Tommy, going to Cam Delaney. Cam Delaney takes the ball, passes it over to Kruger. Ball is taken by Cougars' George Culp, haven't said his name yet, and Matthew Jenkins, number 10. This is a corner kick by Matthew Jenkins. Ball's sent, a little over the net, out of bounds. Right. Another great kick by Tommy over to Kubicki, sending it back out of bounds. And yet again, another kick by Tommy at the goal. Back to Matthew Jenkins. Josh Frey fighting for the ball. Number 4, Sean Agarwal. The ball, passes it to Andrew McGuigan. Henry. Tommy kicks the ball and goes over to the Cougars' side. Ball grabbed by Graham Campbell and Kruger. Number 4, Sean Agarwal, seems very into the play this half of the game. 13. An attempt was made by number 4 for the Cougars, Sean Agarwal, but not a goal. Over the net. All right, we have a little over 11 minutes to go in this half. Game's 1-2, Cougars leading by 1. All right, Cooper Angley gets the ball, kicks it to about midfield. Josh Frey gets to the ball, not close enough. Ball is taken by Matthew Jenkins and gets to be kicked by Josh Frey, number 16, for Cape Henry. Little throw. All right, ball's being moved around by Cape. Ooh. Ball goes out of bounds. Josh Frey gets another throw to Andrew McGuigan. Out of bounds. Yet again.
All right. Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Fry sends the ball into Campbell. Campbell over to Kubicki. Kubicki is looking for open space. He doesn't have much of it there. Ball goes back to the middle where, again, Nolde and Rigby, who have kind of solidified the middle for the Cougars. Back out to Graham Campbell. Campbell up to Rhett Kruger. Kruger is checked by Rigby. Rigby has lost it to Graydon Campbell, and that ball is out. That's going to be red ball, Dolphin ball. Alex Saran is in for Rhett Kruger. Ball sent down. Nolde is looking for the loose ball. He collects it, sends it over to Watkins, or Jenkins, excuse me. Rigby over to number 11, Sullivan. Sullivan takes a kick to the middle. No one there. Cougars controlling the ball in the box, trying to get it out. Radich finally gets it out. Kubicki gets it out to Kruger. Kruger sends it ahead, but there's no Dolphin there. Radich sends it up to Campbell, and Campbell has a run down the left side here, but there are two Cougars waiting for him.
Ball's moving.
Nolde again in the middle, but he can't control it for a run at the goal. Jenkins on the other side. So we've got Jenkins and Nolde controlling the offensive play. Ball sent across. Cooper Angley has the ball, and now he's going to send one flying down towards the middle. Kubicki contests it, but to no avail. Quentin Sullivan for the Cougars is playing. Nice ball up. Delaney gets involved. You got a little bit of a run here from McGuigan. Nice tackle by the Cougars. Delaney hits it off of a Cougar, so there'll be a throw-in. 8 minutes to play by our time.
Again, this is just a beautiful day for soccer.
It is indeed. Beautiful fall day. Graydon Campbell has the ball on the far side. He's looking to make something happen. And they're going to call a goal kick. So Cougars had a nice defensive play against Graydon Campbell's run there.
Yep.
Comes the goal kick. Word, the goalie for the Cougars takes it. It's off to Quentin Sullivan. Sullivan on the left side is coming down. He controls the ball. He's looking for help. Sends a ball ahead where Josh Fry is there for the Dolphins. Rigby is there for the Cougars, who sends one up, but Jenkins is not there to run yet. Josh Fry sends one up, but George Culp is right there to make the play. Kubicki is in the middle, but he's not there yet. And there's Nolde again, and this time the Dolphins send the ball out of their own zone, so that will be a corner kick.
A little over 6 minutes to go. Score still 1-2 with the Cougars leading by 1.
And no one has checked Jenkins, and he is basically in the box by himself, but good cover there by Alex Saran. Angley gets the ball, so that was good defensive play there by the Dolphins. Ball's up to Radich. He sends one ahead. And Delaney's got the ball on his foot with a little bit of momentum, and he sends one up to Graydon Campbell, who now does have an open run. He's looking for help, and he can't make the play, and there's 4 Cougars waiting. They sure get back in a hurry. Quentin Sullivan misplays the ball on the far side of the field, and that gives a throw in for Cole Hughes. Hughes throws it in. And Quentin Sullivan kicked the ball out of bounds for the Cougars, so that'll be a Dolphin throw-in. So with less than 6 minutes, a little more than 5 minutes, this could be a good opportunity for the Dolphins, Maya.
Oh, 100%. A lot can happen in 5 minutes and 15 seconds within a soccer game. Because the Cape Henry scored a goal in the first half of the game, and then not even 5 minutes later, Collegiate Cougars then scored a goal. So that happened very quickly in this game, showing how quick things can happen.
Nice play by the Dolphins there. Kabicki's got the ball on his foot, and a play on. Nope. Quentin Sullivan for the Cougars is going to get called for mark. Dolphins are trying to speed things up, but the referee is not going to let them. Not ready for that. Radich is going to take the kick here, and he might send one right on goal from this spot. And he does. He sends one up, looking for a header, and no one's there but the Cougars. Fry comes in to try to make a play, and he does. So looks like the Dolphins are going to try and press a little bit now. They've got to get the ball up. Kabicki's got the ball off his foot. It's not there. McGuigan puts it in the middle where Campbell is there. Campbell's going to try and send the ball towards net, but it's a little far and wide. So that was the most aggressive the Dolphins have had this whole half.
Yeah, I think so.
Good ball play there between McGuigan and Campbell. Kabicki in the middle. Quiet game for Cam Delaney.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the size of the Cougars has taken Delaney's footwork out of play a little bit here. So
probably so.
Radich is moving the ball to the middle. Again, now we got Cougar playing. Ball goes off Kabicki's head. They send it ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins has 2 Dolphins, 3 Dolphins. He sends a nice ball up to 16. 16. Nooner.
Ball sent to Cooper Angley.
And Nooner does not get a call. And so the ball will go back to the Dolphins for a goal kick. Angley sends it over to Radich. Tommy's going to look up towards the field and let one go. I think at this point the Dolphins have to kind of send the ball skyward and see if they can outrun the Cougars. But Cougars look pretty much set to kind of play a good defensive game and just keep the ball out of their zone. 2-1 lead with little more than 2 minutes to go. So the Dolphins got to press here, and we'll see what they can come up with. Rigby makes a nice play in the middle, sends the ball up to Angley. Angley gets the ball. He's got to send one up, which he does. Nice ball by Angley right there. 17 goes to make a play, but it's not where he wants it. Dolphins a little confused here. We've got less than 2 minutes to go in this game. So the clock is with the umpire now, the referee, excuse me. We got Nolde on the other side bringing the ball up, and he's just going to play the ball to the middle. Nice goal.
Nice stop.
Nice stop. Almost a goal.
Almost a goal.
Nice save by Angley. Ball sent up. So the Cougars are going to get a direct kick into the Dolphin zone.
Yep.
We are on referee time now, so I suspect the Dolphins are going to have to take some extra chances here, not knowing how much time we have left.
We'll see what happens.
And there's a ball sent to Nolde on the left side. He's marked by Cole Hughes. Nolde gets the ball back and he sends one up towards the net. And that is a goal.
There's a goal.
By number 16, Rhodes Nooner. And ball went right to the corner of the net, and he was not marked. He had a free run. I think the Dolphins thought that ball might have been going out of bounds. The referee on our side did not make a call. We have a man down now. And that's Cougar, player number 13, Charles Nolde, and he's had a heck of a game. It looks like he's cramped up. Number 11 is coming in for him, Quentin Sullivan. So Nolde is off. So, as mentioned, the Dolphins tried to make a chance and didn't work out, and Cougars took advantage of it, and they now have a 3-1 lead on referee time.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Siren has the ball over to Tommy Radich. Radich makes a play in the middle. He's going to try to make a run up the middle. He sends it there, but there's no Dolphin there. Goal scorer Rhodes Nooner sends the ball towards the middle. It's cleaned up by McGuigan. Referee lets him play. Nooner sends it again over to the side. This time Delaney sends the ball up to the middle.
Way up.
And that's going to be it.
That's game.
So a good game, a competitive game for the most part.
Oh, definitely.
The Cougars definitely were the better team today.
Yep.
Dolphins held their own, but a good game
Cougars
overall.
win.
Beautiful day, and I think the Dolphins know what's ahead of them competition-wise.
We have a TCIS Monday,
Right. TCIS game Monday,
which is also our senior night.
to be determined as far as the location. So we'll see how this works out.
Yep.
But good game, good competition.
Definitely.
The Collegiate Cougars played a very well disciplined game and took advantage of their speed and size. And so that's going to be it for us here at
That is it.
Cape Henry Collegiate in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm Chris Souther signing off with my protege, Malin Johnson.
Yep. All right. Have a good weekend, y'all.